All right, thanks for checking out the screencast. This is the fourth edition, and on this screencast, we're going to actually take a look at some model websites and begin to get some inspiration to build our own site. Afterwards, we're going to do a little bit of brainstorming so we can get started on building our site. Please, if you can head to the history website. When you get to the history website, you need to click College Prep US History. When that pops up, you want to scroll down to National History Day, and then you want to scroll all the way down to screencast number 4 and click option number 2. And right now, option 1 is blank because I'm actually recording the screencast. All right. So once you click option number 2, examples of student websites pop up. And this is from 2011. All right, when the competition took place, and the theme was debate and diplomacy. And as you can see, it's divided into two different divisions, the junior and senior division. The junior division is from middle schoolers, and the senior division is from high schoolers. All right. What I need you guys to do, I want you to scroll through and browse some of these topics, all right? I'm just going to click one, the Kansas-Nebraska Act. The reason why I want you to do this is I want you to start to get an idea of what the site needs to look like. And hopefully you can transfer these ideas to your topic. So this is one, the Kansas-Nebraska Act, the debate over the expansion of slavery. As you can see, they have a home page, and their home page is very attractive. Um, when you go to this site, they have music playing. This right here in the middle is called a flash, all right? And I'm not exactly sure how to create a flash, but I can get that information to you because I'm researching how to create flash for your website. As you can see, they have individual website, senior division, and this is the person's name created this website. They created their Flash with Adobe, and I'm not sure if we have that software to do so, but I'll definitely check into it. Um, this is pretty neat as I'm just scrolling through their website. And that's their introduction, which is pretty cool. Their background information, you can see they have sub pages, historical context, and a timeline. Just for purposes, I want to click the timeline just to see what that might look like. So I scroll down, I see the timeline. Wow. And they have dates, and if I just scroll over them, the different years, different dates with the different years, and I'm sure all of this relates to their topic somehow. That's pretty great. All right. And they even give us directions. Please hover over the years to browse the timeline. Events may take a few seconds to load after hovering over the link, in which it did. So, yep, you can spend some time. Dred Scott case, which is great. And I can imagine that they had to find sources for all of this information, just, guesstimating that's over about 15 sources just by looking at the timeline, 10 to 15 sources. All right. The act itself. So I'm guessing they're referring to the Kansas-Nebraska Act. Click that. Might take a while to load up. But once again, you're scrolling through the website because you're trying to gain some ideas of how you can put together your website. And so I see that they have a video here that they got from the History Channel. All right. And once again, they have directions. Click to read arose from a plan for building a transcontinental railroad. Professor James H. Horton, PhD from George Washington University. I mean, they just have a lot of information and it's well put together, obviously because they were a winner. All right. The next tab is the actual debate, and then they have an overview of the debate, and then they have the debate in the Senate, key players and arguments, and then the debate in the House. I'm not going to go into that. Short-term impact. Okay, there was a short-term impact, and then there was a long-term impact. So they talk about other events like Bleeding Kansas. More pictures. long-term impact and conclusions. It's taking a minute to load up. And notice how the website is really clean and easy to navigate through. So I don't have to second guess how do I get somewhere. Um, they give me clear cut directions. If they have something that's a quote, they cite it and give credit where credit is due, and that's the whole point of the MLA citations. Um, yep, it's very clean, clear, and concise, and that's what we want out of our websites. Under the More tab, they have their bibliography, their process paper, and some other documents. So, just out of curiosity, I want to click the Missouri Compromise just to see what pops up. So, transcript of the Missouri Compromise. Oh, that's great. And so, a lot of us are researching different laws, and so they actually decided to put the transcript there, and it was approved March 6, 1820. Wow. All right. It's close to this time, right? So this was just one website, but what I would like for you all to do, I'd like for you to just browse through these different websites, and if you don't see something that you like or don't gain any inspiration just from checking out these websites, feel free to Google uh, past NHD websites, but make sure that it's in this format with that 8-digit URL and .nhd.weebly.com. The reason why I want you to take a look at these websites because these were websites that won. So definitely would want to take a look at those websites. After you do that, the next step you want to do is you want to go ahead and check out, make sure you have this paper right here. You want to flip to this page, which will probably be page 2, brainstorming site layout. After you look at the site, you want to go ahead and try to write down things and brainstorm for your website. So you're going to write your topic, you're going to circle your division. If you're working alone, you're going to circle senior individual site. If you're working in a group, you're going to circle senior group website. You want to make sure you include everyone's first and last name, and that information will go on your title page if you choose to have it in that format. If not, you may choose to have it on the home page or another format. And so you just want to go ahead and fill out this information for your topic. So, but that's after getting inspiration from another site. So that basically wraps up this screencast. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, just make sure you feel free to ask any teachers. We'll definitely have to help you out with this. All right, happy hunting with the websites.